They are the first line of defense in fighting a fire. Hydrants on every street, easily accessible to responding firefighters. But Channel 2 Investigates has found broken fire hydrants across the city, some of them needing repairs for weeks, even months.
If that's not working and they try to get water from there, we're in trouble, big trouble.
We took our findings to the Public Works Department to find out why repairs to these hydrants take so long. Investigator Jace Larson gets answers, revealing how often hydrants are checked in your neighborhood and how you can help get them fixed faster.
This is a gardenia.
Anita Mendieta has lived in the Cottage Grove neighborhood near the Katy Freeway and the Heights for 3 decades.
Peaceful, no problems at all.
Except for the blue thing that sits across the street from her house.
And if that's not working and they try to get water from there, we're in trouble, big trouble.
This yellow marker means that her fire hydrant is broken. Firefighters use yellow markers like this to warn other fire crews that there's a problem. And the hydrant in front of Anita's house has sat this way for 3.5 months.
I see it there all the time. I have not seen nobody come and check on it.
The hydrant is one of hundreds reported to the city as broken in recent months. Public Works tells us that it gets to many repairs quickly.
We actually are able to do a lot of this work in 10 days or less.
But that's not always the case. It took nearly 3 months to get repairs done here on Clinton Drive west of the 610 loop, and almost 2 months for a hydrant here in West Houston near Westheimer and Briar Grove Drive. This week, the city showed us these 10 hydrants that still need work. This one at Richmond and Derry Ashford has needed to be repaired for 15 days. Then there's this one on Monroe Road east of Hobby Airport that's needed repair since May 12th.
So when you've got a fire hydrant that's taking 30 days or in some cases here more than 60 days to get done, is that a problem?
It depends. Again, it depends on what the issue is. If the fire hydrant is functioning properly, but maybe the issue is there's a leak on one of the nozzles, it's okay. We can allow that to continue for a while before it's addressed.
The problem at Anita's hydrant? Not enough water pressure. The city was aware of the broken hydrant on February 3rd. It wasn't fixed when we went to check on March 31st, April 8th, or April 22nd. Yet documents we got through an open records request show the city marked the request as closed. Andrew Brady says this hydrant slipped through the cracks, but he says that does not happen very often. Public Works checks for problems every year, and the fire department does a water check every 6 months.
You don't believe that there are any other hydrants that might have fallen through the cracks like this one did for a short time?
You know what? There's a possibility of anything happening with 60,000 hydrants. You know, it's likely to happen, but the frequency is very, very small.
This doesn't even say out of order.
Anita had no idea that the yellow marker meant her hydrant didn't work. And she says if there's ever a next time, she'll be pestering the city.
I'm not sure exactly, you know, where the problem was, where I could assign blame to it. But, you know, again, my point is if there's an issue that, you know, hasn't been addressed, if someone just comes back, calls 311, lets us know that there's still an issue, we can address it.
Well, tonight we do have some good news. After we reported this to the city for its most recent time, the city came out and fixed it. Look, that placard that we saw on it before is now gone. Now, if you see placards on fire hydrants for days on end in your neighborhood, grab your cell phone and download the city's 311 app. You can actually take a picture and send it to the city so the city can see exactly what you're looking at. Guys, back to you.
Jace, before you go, is there any way for people who report something to know when it gets fixed?
Yeah, if you use that 311 app, you actually will get a tracking number. And so each day you can grab your phone, look at it, and when the repair has been completed, it will show on your phone.
All right, Jace, thank you. By the way, we put a map of fire hydrants that the city says aren't working properly on our click2houston.com page. It's right there on the Investigate section.
Well,